Welcome to 24 Holiday Tips for Savvy Homeowners, brought to you by HomeTipsforWomen.com. Join us each day as Tina and her guests bring you a holiday tip to fill your home with more joy and less stress. And now, here's your host, Tina Gleisner.
Welcome, everyone. This is Tina Gleisner at Home Tips for Women, and this is our 24th and final set of holiday tips today. We hope you've enjoyed all of them, and you can go back to listen to ones you missed. First, I want to just kick off our talk today and share with you how the whole idea behind this was that we all tend to overcommit and try to do too much over the holidays. So I want to start off and give you 4 Ds that will help you not do that. The first is that it's okay to delegate. There's nothing that says you have to do everything yourself. You can get help from others. The second is that it's much more fun to do things together with your friends, with family. You get things done on your list, but you're also visiting at the same time. The third, and my favorite, is it's okay to drop things off your list. There's nothing that says what you did last year has to be done again. And if you drop things off the list, then you're making space to add new activities to your holiday traditions. And the fourth is, if you've done the first 3 items, there should be enough time during your busy month to delight yourself with a few special activities just for you. So I'd like to invite today a friend of mine, Stephanie Vanderbilt. She is the owner of Coastal Windows, and everyone loves decorating their front door for the holidays, so I thought it would be perfect to have Stephanie share with us the tips she can give you for decorating your front door. Welcome, Stephanie.
Thank you, Tina. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm thrilled. And what I like to do is I like to start off and invite everyone to share what's your favorite holiday activity?
Oh, well, there's so many, but I'd have to say that my favorite one is David and I, we take the time before the holiday hustle and bustle, as you were talking about the 3 Ds, and we take time to travel the first weekend of December to a different New England town, and we cut down our Christmas tree. We spend the night, we explore the town. We really love the sense of wonder and excitement it brings to the new Christmas season. And we bring home that tree, and that night, we pull down our decorations from the attic, and we decorate the tree. So it's a real nice memory, and we do it every year.
And you try a different town every year?
Yes, I think we've explored at least, we've been married for almost 17 years, so we've kind of exhausted Vermont. Some of the towns we've hit during ice storms. It's been very interesting, but and no one was there. I think we were the only people in the bed and breakfast, but we tried a new bed and breakfast. We definitely support small businesses. We do our Christmas shopping up there, and we always pick a new Christmas tree farm. And it's just, we love it. It's a great tradition that David and I have, and it's just taking away from, like you said, when it gets really crazy with the holiday season, and we really enjoy that quiet time.
Right. No, I love that idea. So what tips can you share about decorating your front door and really the front of your house?
Sure. So I love decorating for the holidays. I definitely start that weekend, if not the weekend of Thanksgiving. And I like to decorate each room. I love the glow that the lights of Christmas lights bring to a home. In fact, I will pretty much turn off other lights and then saving electricity, right, Tina, by using the LED lights in my home. But this year I decided to really kind of go all out and decorate my front entryway. And I had a theme of reuse, repurpose, and recycle. I wanted to bring things that were outside that are in the natural elements, but also to reuse things inside my home. So I brought out lanterns, and I filled them with greens, and I used battery-operated lights. I found an old step stool, and I had an old chalkboard, and I strung it with the LED. By the way, I keep saying that. I love that the LED lights now have that warm glow, and they don't look like that blue look, ugh, that's not warm and inviting at all. But so I've been using those a lot. And I really enjoy kind of putting it together. I put an old sled with an old bow that I found in the attic. So I really kind of put together a vignette, a Christmas vintage vignette by my front door, and I really loved how it came out.
Right, and I love the idea that not only were you saving the landfill by reusing what you already owned, you're also saving money because there's nothing that says you have to go out and spend a lot of money to decorate.
No, and that's true. And sometimes I bring in the pine cones inside my home and decorate the inside with them as well. And I don't know about you, but I don't like to bring bugs inside. And I researched that a little tip would be to put them on an old, cookie tray, put the oven at 200 degrees, and let them bake for 45 minutes. And then bugs be gone, and you can go back to enjoying your holiday decor. So that's my little tip on making sure if you're going to be using outside elements just to make sure that they're safe in your home. So
that's a great tip because I'm always using pine cones myself.
Mm-hmm. I love them all year long. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. So in addition to the reusing everything, what else can you help us with about decorating the front of your house?
Sure. Well, I think a lot of people want to put a wreath on their door, right, Tina? And yep. I think, they would normally say, I'm going to use a wreath hanger. And that, to me, is a big no-no. And the reason why is whether you're going to put them on your windows or your door, you want a tight seal. You don't want to add any more air leakage that could possibly be there. So I use a product by 3M. I'm sure you've seen them at Target and local hardware stores that, the ones that don't damage your walls or your door. And they actually make them for wreaths to withstand the weight of the wreath. And so if you are going to use a wreath, don't use a wreath hanger. Use one of those hooks from 3M. To make sure that you don't add any more air leakage around your doorway.
And I think that's a really important tip because people, in the haste to get those decorations up may forget that door needs to last 20 years or longer, and you've got to take good care of it.
You definitely do, and you want to make sure while you're, putting the wreath up is to check to see if you have any air leakage around the door. Because I don't know if you know, Tina, or the listeners out there, if you have like at least an 1/8-inch gap around the door, that's equal to like a brick-sized hole in your wall. And, literally your electricity is going out there. Your heating's going out the door. You don't want that. So while you're there, might as well check it. That's what a tip that I give my listeners and my readers is to make sure that while you're working on decorating your home, you're also checking the efficiency of it while you're doing it. It's really important.
Right. And for everybody that's listening in, Stephanie has a warm and cozy guide for your home on her website. And when I write the summary up of this talk, I will include a link to that so everybody can check for those tips.
Mm-hmm. I think what I decided to put together this winter is the Warm and Cozy Home Guide. And not only is it tips to make sure you save money on your energy bills, winterize your home. And it's also warm and cozy tips such as making a hot chocolate bar or making an advent calendar or creating a wreath for your door. It's just about being the warm to your winter's chill. How about that, Tina? How do you like that?
That's perfect. I know you and I are always writing about the home, but the reality is our home is meant to give us the best lifestyle possible. And
exactly.
It's more than the house. It is about the people we spend time with at home as well as what we eat, what we drink, how we feel. Mm-hmm. And that's really, in the spirit of what these holiday tips have been all about is really getting a sense of how people use their homes. Because we're not creating beautiful homes. We're not decorating our homes so that they're beautiful just to take pictures of them and look at them. It's so that we can enjoy the time we spend there.
Well, it is. It's about living and being comfortable in your home and comfortable in your space. And I think you've, definitely hit the point, and I'm glad that you're putting this podcast series together. And I'm the last one, hopefully the best. and hopefully I was able to give
all ready for the holidays at this point. But as we head into the last week, Stephanie, what's most important to you during the holidays?
I definitely would say being with family in a warm and cozy home. I mean, I love traditions. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. David and I will wrap, his entire family's gifts, and we put It's a Wonderful Life on TV, and we literally just use, like I said before, the warm glow of the Christmas lights from the tree and the mantle that we decorate, and it's just a great time. It's a great time to have your family come through that door and, welcoming them into your home and spending time and creating new memories.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Stephanie, for sharing these tips. Mm-hmm. And I want to wish you and everybody listening in to have a wonderful holiday. I know you've still got a lot of things you want to get done, but make sure to take time to relax and enjoy the people you're with, because that's what the holidays are all about. So for today, for our 2014 series of Home Holiday Tips, this is Tina Gleisner signing off from Home Tips for Women. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today, and we invite you back tomorrow for another Savvy Holiday Tip. Be sure to grab your free gift at SavvyHolidayTips.com. That's SavvyHolidayTips.com.